Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.
Check. You know what's up? Home Inc. TV, hustlers on a mission every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? I am Capital, Mr. Create a Positive Impact today and later. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them haters. Get your paper straight like that. Dividends Apparel is still under construction, but it will be back shortly. It will be back shortly. And welcome to the Lit House. Welcome to the Lit House. Yeah, whatever you do, make sure you keep the light within you shining bright. You feel me? Fuck all that shade. Get paid, and that's every single motherfucking day. They say I need to watch my words, but fuck all of that shit. What's up, man? What's up, man? Mission Mafia, what's good with ya, nigga? What's the dealio, fam? What's the dealio, family? La family, la familia. Maybe I should before it get too late. 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 It get too late. Before it get too late. It get too late. Before it get too late. It get too late. Before it get too late. It get too late. Before it get too late. Maybe I should before it get too late. What's up? Meaning, maybe I should put this charger in before that bitch go dead. Yeah, motherfucker. What's up, bitch? Bitch. Bitch. What's up, y'all? What's good, everybody? As you can see, you done saw. Welcome back for another Real Nigga Reactions, another R&R moment. Get you some rest and relaxation right here on Home Inc. TV. Hustlers on a mission every day. I need capital, and you do too. So that's why I'm here, because you need me. And I know you need me, and it's okay. I'm here now. Sorry for the wait. I'm so sorry for the wait. I'm so sorry for the wait. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the wait. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry you had to wait. I'm so sorry. Sorry you had to wait on me. On me. Man, hold on, man. I feel like I need some lotion on my hands. Do y'all see how ashy? Y'all can't really tell, huh? Y'all can't tell. Good. Good. I said motherfucking good. But I could tell. And this shit is not pimping. This shit is not pimping. Oh, I could tell on that camera, but not this one. That shit was not pimping. Pimping, pimping, pimp, 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 pimp. Hooray! I got two cameras here, so what's up, y'all? What's good, everybody? On TikTok, this camera one. That's camera two. Camera one. This camera one. This camera two. On YouTube, this camera one. And it's only one camera one on YouTube. It's only one camera on YouTube. All right, man, what we doing? I got stuck in this bullshit because I started it. So let's go over it. As y'all can see, they're back to talking about a different Rico, and this time it's one of everybody's favorites. What the fuck just happened? I know damn well y'all ain't just do me like that. I ain't gonna lie, you a dirty motherfucker for this. Nah, man, being on some dirty shit, man. Why this shit want to do me like this right now? I was just about to get in my bag on this bitch, and now I want to do some whole shit to me. You want to do the whole shit to me? You want to do this whole shit to me? It's all right. It's easy fix. Fixed. All right. They say Rico DJ Envy. We back with a real nigga reaction. Dividends of Pearl, you know we strong, bitch. What's up, man? I don't even know if I should wait to start this shit on because I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what really grinds my gears? You know what really grinds my gears? Is this shit not working properly for me. Well, I can't use it for that, but I can use it for this. I couldn't use it for that, but I could use it for this. And it's all good with me. Nigga, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Nigga, fuck that bitch. Hold on. Can I motherfucking close this shit? Can I close this shit? Will it still work if I chose to close this bitch? Nope. It won't even fucking work no more. Ain't that a fucking hoe? Let me pause that bitch before they score. I ain't on that shit no more. Unlock the motherfucking tablet, bitch. Let's get back at this shit. Damn. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something, but I forgot. I forgot I was gonna do something. Man, that's fucked up, bro. I was whooping their ass, man. And they want to put me in sleep mode, bitch. They ain't even save my game. They some bitches. They, man, 25, I always save my shit. Why the fuck they doing some whole shit? Because it's a 26. They just did some whole shit to me, y'all. I gotta see what's up right quick. All right, let's get to my shit though. Can I fucking close this shit? Why the fuck is you on my way, bitch? Oh, because I'm on the M2 too, so I don't really want that. Oh well. Let's see what happened with DJ Envy and his Rico case.
I'm telling y'all that a Rico case was coming with radio.
Right.
We just skipped over that.
No, I mean you
That
didn't
caught
really
all the
want to
legs in
speak
the
on
world
it.
now.
You didn't really you alluded to it. You kind of flirted with it, but we didn't really go into it.
I wanted to wait for the full report to actually come out.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a long day for some of you guys.
How long of a day?
I got a glance at some of that paperwork. There's some crazy names in there.
It is.
Like, I know a lot of y'all government names now. I felt like Whack 100. Like, I was having a paperwork party. I was like, they was in on it too? And wait, that's his real name?
But what does this mean though? Like, for music?
I mean, I think it's not just...
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
I'm not gonna lie. This shit goddamn taking forever. But like my computer.
Now something is starting to make headway, and I gotta ask.
Okay.
And it's gonna be into it. I wanted
really you alluded to it. No, I mean you.
No. Look at this.
I've been telling y'all that a Rico case was coming with radio.
Right.
We just skipped over that.
No, I mean you didn't really want to speak on it.
Now
you didn't really. You alluded to it. You kind of flirted with it, but we didn't really go into it.
I wanted to wait for the full report to actually come out.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a long day for some of you guys.
How long of a day?
I got a glance at some of that paperwork. There's some crazy names in there.
It is.
Like, I know a lot of y'all government names now. I felt like Whack 100. Like, I was having a paperwork party. I was like, they was in on it too? And wait, that's his real name?
But what does this mean though? Like, for music?
I mean, I think it's not just with the radio companies. Obviously, iHeart, which we're on, being one of the biggest conglomerates of all time. I can speak for myself. I've definitely taken payola. So, I mean, we may end up being in this case as well. Like, all our opinions up here are bought. They pay us for them, which is directly funneled through iHeart, so we can get a tax break. So we will probably be on that stand as well. Cuffed to DJ.
Oh, upon some deep diving, shout out to Flacco. There is a Variety article that basically came out and said, hey, and this came in 2000 or earlier in the year, and it basically said, yo, these cats are taking payments. Take a look. FCC probes iHeartMedia following accusations of payola law violations. The commission says it is investigating whether the radio giant offers artists more airtime in exchange for performing at iHeart events. The Federal Communications Commission has warned radio station owners that it is cracking down on what it describes as payola practices. In a letter sent Monday to iHeartMedia CEO Robert Pittman, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr says the FCC is scrutinizing the company's activity, particularly around the live music events it hosts throughout the year. Specifically, the FCC is pressing iHeart on whether it improperly pressures artists to perform without payment at events such as the upcoming iHeart Country Music Festival on May 3rd in Austin, Texas. It would be particularly concerning to me if, on the heels of the FCC's enforcement advisory, iHeart is proceeding in a manner that does not comply with federal payola requirements. Carr writes in a letter issued Monday, indeed, I want to know whether iHeart is effectively and secretly forcing musicians to choose between 1, receiving their usual, ordinary, and full-scale compensation for performing, or 2, receiving less favorable airplay on iHeart radio stations. Sorry, I was trying to skip past this without y'all seeing that commercial, but I obviously failed. Carr references the FCC's February 6th issue advisory that followed payola accusations or forced quid pro quo leveled by Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican Tennessee, reminding radio broadcasters that manipulating airplay based on artist participation in station events without proper disclosure violates federal laws. This upcoming iHeart event provides the commission with a real-world example of how such events are put together, including artist solicitation and compensation. Carr's letter continues. This year's iHeart Country Music Festival is slated to feature Brooks and Dunn, Thomas Rhett, Rascal Flatts, Sam Hunt, Megan Maroney, Belly Zimmerman, and Nate Smith. God damn it. In a statement shared with Variety, iHeart representatives said they appreciate FCC Chairman Carr's interest in ensuring the radio industry is complying with all applicable laws and regulations, and confirmed they will be responding expeditiously to the questions posed by Carr. The FCC is requesting information within or with a deadline of 10 days to comply from iHeart regarding the artist scheduled to appear. Any compensation, financial or otherwise, they're receiving in typical performance fees for the musicians outside the festival. The company must also disclose whether artist participation at the event will influence the airplay. Additional requests from the FCC include iHeart providing a list of any musicians, artists, or acts that were invited to appear or perform at the festival but declined to do so. To the extent you have such information, please indicate why they declined to appear. The letter states. I mean, come on, bro. Like, for real, we look forward to demonstrating to the commission how performing at the iHeart Country Music Festival or declining to do so has no bearing on our station's airplay. iHeart statements continue. Carr also ordered an investigation in the NPR and PBS over possible violations of government rules, namely by highlighting their acknowledgement of financial sponsors on the air. We ain't even finna read the rest of this because basically what they're saying here is, hey, man, if somebody is being paid to perform, we want to see that. We want to see why they say, hell no, we ain't coming. And we want to know if it hurts or if it doesn't hurt. But it's kind of weird because if you kind of look at it in a certain way, you get more spikes if you show up to certain events in certain places, right? Use the freaking Super Bowl. Everybody knows that you go to the Super Bowl, you're going to be performing in front of tens of millions of individuals, and that ultimately will spike up your sales, and then it'll go down and it'll dwindle down. That just is what it is. They just try to use that crap on Kendrick Lamar, which made zero sense. But hey, you know what? Let's just get right back into it. But in the words of Nate Dogg, if you know like I know, you already seen this happen in 2007. Check this out. FCC settles with Clear Channel, others on payola. Washington, Reuters, CBS Corp. Clear Channel Communications Incorporated and two other radio station owners agreed to pay a combined $12.5 million to settle investigations into whether they received secret payments to play certain songs. The Federal Communications Commission announced Friday the consent decrees between the agency and the four broadcasters came more than a year after the FCC started investigating possible secret payments made by the music industry to radio stations in exchange for playing certain songs on the air. The practice is also known as payola. Clear Channel will pay $3.5 million, and CBS Radio will pay $3 million, according to the settlements. Also signing consent decrees were Intercom Communications Corp., which will pay $4 million, and Citadel Broadcasting Corp., which will pay $2 million. In addition to the payments, the companies agree to limit gifts and concert tickets from record companies to station employees and promise to hold regular training for employees about payola restrictions. The four radio station owners also separately agreed to set aside 4,200 hours of free radio time for local and independent musicians and agreed. SEC Chairman Kevin Martin, a Republican, said the settlement showed the agency was taking a tough stand and will not tolerate payola or other violations of FCC regulations. However, Commissioner Michael Copps, a Democrat, said a wave of consolidation in the broadcasting industry has also played a big role in eliminating radio access for independent musicians. Concentration of station ownership makes for radio that sounds the same everywhere, he said. Cops urge radio listeners to send email to the FCC in coming months about whether they are hearing more and better music. If in 1 year we hear more local musicians instead of the same slim crew of nationalized fare over and over again, we'll know we advanced the ball, he said. The SEC launched its probe of the four broadcasters following an extensive investigation by former New York Attorney General Eliot Spitzer, currently the state's governor. Last year, music companies such as EMI Group, PLC, and Sony BMG agreed to pay fines to settle with the New York Attorney General's office over allegations of pay-for-play practices. And that was $12.5 million. $12.5 million. They all got hit because they're all taking payments, bro. But it's even funnier because I don't think they're going to be able to stop it because payola technically is legal. It's just on how they do the practices. Take a look right here to see exactly what I'm talking about. By the way, FCC told y'all this. The problem with pay for play. Yesterday, the Enforcement Bureau entered into a settlement with Univision Radio Incorporated to resolve serious allegations that station employees secretly accepted thousands of dollars in bribes to play the music of artists from the Univision Music Group, UMG, record label. Federal law allows radio stations to accept payments for material they broadcast, but does not permit them to conceal the fact from the public. The purpose of this law is to protect consumers from deceit, or, as the FCC has long explained, to ensure that listeners understand who is trying to persuade them. In a companion action, another Univision company pled guilty to criminal charges filed by the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ. The Univision company admitted that UMG executives, employees, and agents made illegal cash payments to radio station program managers from 2002 to 2006 in order to increase airplay of UMG recordings. The coordinated actions of the federal government attacked both ends of the enterprise. DOJ's action primarily addressed the record label that paid the bribes. Wow. The FCC focused on the Univision radio stations that accepted them. All told, Univision will pay $1 million to resolve the cases, but the FCC settlement is about more than money. Univision must also change its business practices, hire a compliance officer, and take other concrete steps to avoid future violations. So the music that secretly pays the most no longer plays the most.
Damn, man.
For the uninitiated, pardon me. This type of pay-for-play scheme is called payola. It's said to be sold, to be as old as the music industry. The word payola itself, a contradiction of pay. And Victoria, those old vintage record players, underscores how long the practice has been around. Indeed, Congress conducted hearings to investigate pay-for-play and broadcaster more than half a century ago, at a time when local radio had just begun playing rock and roll. And when the radio was about the only way for recording artists to reach a broad audience, the FCC and DOJ aggressively investigated these payola allegations. But in this age of iTunes, YouTube, and satellite radio, some might wonder why. Well, first of all, it's the law. Broadcasters must tell their listeners if they receive cash or gifts in exchange for playing certain music or airing other content. At its core, it's about fairness and plain dealing. And even with so many alternatives for artist exposure, recording artists tell us that having their music play on the radio is still critically important. The fact that payola still exists underscores that some still believe it's a beneficial way for artists to gain this exposure. The bottom line, though, is that broadcasting fundamentally differs from other businesses in exchange for using the public's airways. Broadcasters must program their stations to serve their communications, their communities of license. In other words, to serve consumers of broadcast media in their local area. Generally, how broadcasters fulfill this duty is up to them. But whether you're a listener, an artist, a broadcaster, or a record label, everyone ought to agree that deceiving the public is not in the public's best interest. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's never in the public's best interest. The fuck is they talking?
Since the early days of radio, many broadcasters have taken steps to ensure that their listeners are properly informed. Our coordinated enforcement actions make clear that we will not hesitate to act when they fail to do so. While this settlement was about protecting the public trust in our nation's airways, we will continue to bring the same vigor to protecting consumers across all communication services. Now, there are people who are Drake fans, Kendrick fans who support the channel. Y'all know Ceddy Nash supports both Drake and Kendrick. I tell y'all all the time, bruh, Drake wrote the theme song to my 20s. You feel me? And Kendrick Lamar is the West Coast last hope. But not only that, I actually think in my mind, Kendrick Lamar, rapping wise, is an actual artist. Unlike other cats who are just rappers, I believe he has an artistry to it. If you disagree, then you disagree, and that's completely up to you. I don't care to debate that.
But Kendrick definitely an artist.
I can't swear at him, man. Probably not.
Who the fuck will say Kendrick ain't an artist, bitch? How dare you? How dare you, niggas? I gotta remember what camera I'm on when I'm talking to what I'm talking. How dare you, niggas?
First off, let's hit that like button if you can right now, real quick, before we get started, so we can force this and make all other YouTubers react to this because they like reacting to what we do up over here, even though technically we're reacting to somebody who put something out 2 days ago. So shout out to Rory and Maul. I ain't got no static. I don't even think they know who I am. But shout out to them anyways.
Oh, they tried me.
So what should you take away from this? Well, one, education that you found out now that if you pay these conglomerates, these music powerhouses that put it out for everybody as the gatekeepers and the tastemakers, all they had to do is say, hey, we got paid from these people to press this song and play it. That's going to be the norm. What it's actually going to do, I hate to say it this way, is going to create a power vacuum that unfortunately we've been needed. You see, there are too many artists out there who believe, unfortunately, it's going to seem like I'm taking a shot at this person, but it's really not. Like a Meek Mill who believes that you need this person, that person, that person, this person, that person, this person, that person. Okay, when it's like, no, your money should come from the form of your hard work and then you invest. What's going to end up happening is there are going to be artists like a Jay-Z, like a 50 Cent, like a Diddy when he gets out. Eventually, he will get out. Who will be able to say, I got $5 million to put on your artist. I got to get my 10 back, and then you can have the rest. Oh, I can't do it. Jay-Z impression to save my life. But either way it goes, that's what's going to end up happening. You're going to see certain artists say, you know what? I got to pay this person, this person, this person, this person. And they had to tell you.
Go.
It's going to be promotion for these individuals who are going to start making plays and making waves. Because once you realize that the way out of the rat race is through investing, then so be it. But they took a shot at envy. And I ain't going to.
I stopped investing a little while. My shit started going. I said, oh no, let's pick this back up. Now my shit just, you gotta invest a little bit. You gotta invest.
I'll hold you. Envy, you got bad Jew on you, bruh. Bad low, man. Bad energy. Bad everything. So your bad juju.
If you got that shit for real, you Dominican. You know how to get it off of you. You must go back to the roots.
Bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. I think if he is going to go down for some BS, it's going to be civilly because you unfortunately find yourself in some very peculiar situations. Take a look.
Case that we have been following for more than a year.
A court victory for investors who claim they were ripped off in an alleged real estate scheme orchestrated by the former business partner of radio host DJ Envy. A judge now says civil lawsuits can continue in spite of an ongoing federal criminal case against Envy.
Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace has covered this from the beginning and has more from federal court in Newark.
DJ Envy, named in several civil lawsuits, has vehemently denied any involvement in the alleged real estate scheme. His one-time business partner, Cesar Pina, will be back here in federal court on Monday to face a bail revocation hearing.
We get our money stolen from us. We get our dreams shattered.
This is Luis Hernandez's wire transfer to self-proclaimed real estate
company. That was almost a good pass.
By radio host DJ Envy.
What the fuck is your antenna that, Reed? What the fuck is you doing?
DJ Envy.
Envy has the access to mass media to be able to promote someone on that platform, to edify him and bring him on as someone who's credible.
Hernandez says he paid to go to seminars held by Envy and Pina on flipping real estate in distressed areas of New Jersey, including Patterson.
And what you get in these events, black and brown communities full of black and brown people thirsting for an opportunity.
Envy, real name Rashawn Casey, and Caesar even produced this promo reel to pitch media companies on a show called Property Players.
We all came from places where we didn't have much, so for me, it's really teaching our community. And now Caesar and I own over 2,000 properties worth probably around $100 million.
Envy's attorney told us that video was never intended to be released to the jury.
Hold on, goddammit. Hold the fuck on. What the fuck Envy said? What the fuck you said, Envy?
Real estate in distressed areas of New Jersey, including Patterson.
And what you get in these events, black and brown communities full of black and brown
people. Matter of fact, let me change
for
this.
An opportunity.
Envy, real name Rashawn Casey, and Caesar even produced this promo reel to pitch media companies on a show called Property Players.
We all came from places where we didn't have much, so for me, it's really teaching our community. And now Caesar and I own over 2,000 properties worth probably around $100 million.
Envy's attorney told us that video was never intended to
2,000 around
and that the celebrity did not authorize its use.
You going down?
To foster attention for the project within the industry. Hernandez says he bought in for $250,000 after a $4,100 VIP meet and greet with Caesar in Midtown Manhattan.
We just have a great time, have some great food, and just build together.
And then, like dozens of others we interviewed who filed civil claims, Hernandez says the ghosting by Caesar began. Felina Andahar claims she lost $100,000. Devastated, it's been more than a year since investors were promised by Caesar's wife Jenny on our air the money would be returned.
Caesar is going to do right by all these people.
This was our kid's future. How do you look at DJ Envy in this? You trust him because he's on the radio.
You invested because of Envy.
I did.
Of course. You know they You know, 78% of them people invested because of Envy. He going down with that boy. Ain't no way he don't get nothing. He could denounce that shit all he want to. He was a promotion.
Not been criminally charged,
He
unlike
was a
Caesar,
promotion
arrested
behind
by
the
the feds
motherfucking
in
shit.
October of 2023. His attorney declined comment. Jenny, recently charged with destroying evidence, is out on a $200,000 bond after pleading not guilty.
Withdrawals for
And
$30,000 for $20,000.
I fucked that up.
Attorneys for investors claim the Pinas have deliberately cleaned out
That was
multiple
my
bank
fault,
accounts.
team.
Alexander Schachtel represents 12 clients.
The average take for one of their victims was between $150,000 and $300,000. So that money would go into their account, whether it would be a deposited check, whether it would be a wire transfer, whether it would be a cash deposit. And sometimes within hours, sometimes within minutes, they would withdraw the money to cash and take it out for themselves.
Take all of that shit. You know they taking everything.
He's been stonewalling, he's been obstructing, he's been evading.
Attorney Sean Mack, who has 24 clients, agrees.
Those are key words from stonewalling, evading, obstructing. What?
He's been trying to get out of this.
You don't want to hear that shit.
Envy's attorney says Mr. Casey has no documentation of any business enterprise with the Pinas and these plaintiffs for good reason. He is not involved in any business dealings with any of the plaintiffs and the Pinas, as erroneously alleged in these lawsuits.
You endorse a product and you put your name behind it, you bear some responsibility.
He leaves us in the lurch, right? No one's taking accountability. No one's taking responsibility.
It was our life savings, but
Damn.
our life isn't over yet. We just have to start all over again.
Envy's attorney slamming the plaintiffs, saying they are smearing his good name and reputation to try and shame him into some type of resolution. He calls it green mail. From Newark, Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
Need fast capital for your business? If you're a qualifying business owner, we can help you get funds in as little as 24 hours. With one simple application, Lendio works to find your best match from our...
They ain't blackmailing me, they greenmailing me.
So that's who.
They ain't blackmailing me, they greenmailing me. Hell no. They greenmailing me, trying to shame me into giving them their money back.
Allegedly, your boy Maul was talking about. Or Rory, whichever one. I be getting mixed up all the time. Y'all know I mess up names here all the time. I think I did a little baby video where I called him NBA Youngboy a couple of times. Either way it goes. So, yeah, there's that, bro.
I mean, that nigga old as a bit. How you don't confuse them niggas?
Now, what's going to happen to Envy if he does get hit with a Rico? It's just going to be a silver one. Y'all not going to see these cats go to jail. Y'all ain't going to see them go to prison. When cats can pay certain money and the victims are people with money, typically and stuff like this, you have to go to the higher ups. And like we done seen, ain't none of these cats going to get arrested. Now, we didn't have like Exxon and Enron and all those cats, and some of those people get arrested, but that's rare. We've had civil lawsuits of people who have had, dare I say, products that led to people having cancer. And you know what happens? They just pay money, but they never go to jail.
Because they got.
I know it's crazy to think, but yeah.
Hey, Dolph told you, man, $1 million could beat any case. $1 million cash could beat any case.
All these cats who create all of these products that kill and drugs that kill and all of this stuff. Look at how America, for the most part, this pigmented of individuals who got hit with the opioid pandemic, and you never seen anybody go to jail who manufactured the drugs. But if he sold a little other stuff like that in the hood, you would. Interesting what money would do. So that's why I don't believe a DJ Envy would basically go to jail for this, because he'd have to turn stool pigeon. And one thing that the laws are set up for is for you not to tell, depending on how much this is. So will he get hit in the pockets? Possibly.
He gonna tell and get hit in the pockets. What the hell is you talking about? This is the whole agenda of everything when it comes to dealing with them people, especially with somebody that has a voice. It don't matter if he a DJ or not. They still want his ass to be stool pigeon in your word, as you say. I like the fact that you brought that term back, stool pigeon. Niggas a stool pigeon.
Does he have a bad history of doing bad business with people? Hell yeah. But is it true? No. One thing that we should have noticed is when you see people.
So is Young Thug a rat, or is he a stool pigeon, or is he both?
People making jokes about certain things. I'll make an example, right?
That nigga old. He was just saying how he forget shit. He mixing up niggas' names like grandma do. He be mixing up niggas' names. And now he motherfucking goddamn pulled out stool pigeon. Boy, boy.
Let's just say I was married, right? And I say, man, my wife finna come home, and boy, she finna tell me all type of stuff. You see my head nodding no? I'm already giving you an indicator. I know my wife don't exist, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But if she did, definitely gonna be coming in with some type of Italian food, because Saturday Nash is one of the anyways. So yeah, bro, it is what it is, bro.
Niggas you will ever know eat all type of shit.
Nah, I don't think nothing's gonna happen. But if it does, then shoot, it's not gonna be in the form in which anybody will be going to jail because it never happens. The common practice is fines, and then Envy will come on and say whatever he gonna say and make whatever excuse he's gonna make, and there it goes. Because what happens is he'll be the shield that takes all the bullets and arrows. But who's behind him that he's protecting, he ain't gonna get him up because they already paying him. But hey, you want to win this? This is the PlayStation. This is the Xbox. All you got to do, be a subscriber, hit that like button right now, comment anything right now, and god damn me, turn on that bell so you can catch all of this. We are going up hundreds of subscribers every freaking day. It's only a matter until we're going to be looking at like 40K away from the giveaway. So, hey, hit that subscribe button today and click right here to find out how Charleston White, yeah, he might be done. He might have canceled himself because he decided to go against people that actually are the ones who are secretly funding him.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive upfront legal fees. Listen.
With that said, turn on the lights and let's start this shit up.
Now something is starting to make headway, and we did a video yesterday on Mr. Charleston White, and I ain't gonna hold you. It was pretty interesting because it did a good amount of views. You want to win this or win this? Hit that like button right now and follow me the rest of the way through the video. And what Charleston White said was crazy. But somebody in those comments and somebody in that text basically got to him because he had to take his disrespect and add more fuel to the fire, but this time with understanding.
No, ain't nobody out limits. I don't give about white people. Didn't I tell y'all I don't like nobody? Nobody. I don't know what made white people think they was exclusive. I don't like nobody. Dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies, ants. Nigga, I don't like nothing. White people don't have no problem when it's black on.
We did a video yesterday on Mr. Charleston White, and I ain't gonna hold you. It was pretty interesting because it did a good amount of views. You want to win this or win this? Hit that like button right now and follow me the rest of the way through the video. And what Charleston White said was crazy. But somebody in those comments and somebody in that text basically got to him because he had to take his disrespect and add more fuel to the fire, but this time with understanding.
No, ain't nobody out limits. I don't give about white people. Didn't I tell y'all I don't like nobody? Nobody. I don't know what made white people think they was exclusive. I don't like nobody. Dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies, ants. Nigga, I don't like nothing. White people don't have no problem when it's black on black crime. Smoking on Tuka, they didn't have no. So now we smoking on Charlie Kirk. Too far. Too far.
Yeah, share that shit.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah, share that shit.
So y'all didn't go too far with Joe.
You don't never have to ask to share my shit, bro. Please do. I appreciate everything. I need that. You could, you know what I'm saying? All my shit. You know, I don't even know if my shit link don't kick, but yeah, do that shit, man. I fuck with y'all, man. Everybody that do what they, you know what I'm saying? I gotta remember my Discord goddamn password and shit. But yeah, man. Niggas hate.
George Floyd. He has a smoking on Tuka. They didn't have no. Ain't nobody out there. I don't give a fuck. Hit that like button right now and follow me the rest of the way through the video. And what Charleston White said was crazy, but somebody in those comments and somebody in that text basically got to him because he had to take his disrespect and add more fuel to the fire, but this time with understanding. No, ain't nobody out there. I don't give a about white people. Didn't I tell y'all I don't like nobody? Nobody. I don't know what made white people think they was exclusive. I don't like nobody. Dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies, ants. Nigga, I don't like nothing. White people don't have no problem when it's black on black crime. Smoking on Tuka, they didn't have no. So now we smoking on Charlie Kirk. Too far. Too far? Oh my goodness. So y'all didn't go too far with George Floyd. He has a family. Come on, white people, don't be hypocrites. So y'all didn't go too far with they shot the black lady in the house. The police did. I believe heaven and hell is bullshit fairy tale because if people believed in heaven and hell, then there was no way white people would be as evil as they are.
Nah, he said some shit right there, goddamn it. Hold on. Let's have a moment of silence for some real ass nigga shit. Let's have a moment of silence for some real nigga shit. Some real nigga words that I thought I know I wasn't the only one, but this nigga got there came out and said, boy, hold the fuck on.
So y'all didn't go too far with George Floyd. He has a family.
I think heaven and hell is a bullshit fairy tale. Cause white people would not be as evil as they are. They made your fucking ancestors. They killed your ancestors to make them believe this shit, and they be put.
Come on, white people, don't be hypocrites.
If I ever heard some real nigga shit, boy, that was some.
So y'all didn't go too far with they shot the black lady in the house. The police did. I believe heaven and hell is bullshit fairy tale because if people believed in heaven and hell, then there was no way white people would be as evil as they are.
I don't give a fuck. Hold on. Run that back one more time. Somebody put that on the beginning of the mixtape.
On Charlie Kirk. Too far. Too far? Oh my goodness. So y'all didn't go too far with George Floyd. He has a family. Come on, white people, don't be hypocrites. So y'all didn't go too far with they shot the black lady in the house. The police did. Yep. I believe heaven and hell is bullshit fairy tale because if people believed in heaven and hell, then there was no way white people would be as evil as they are. There's no way white people would be as evil as they are. If hell really exists, they blow up babies and children and separate families and take kids from their parents. And come on, there's no way heaven or hell can be real with what white people have done, because if hell was real, that would be the very exact place that most Caucasian people would go because of slavery. Because of slavery.
If your child has used Roblox, you might be owed significant compensation from a lawsuit currently underway. Find out if you qualify while
Roblox.
Marketed as
fuck Roblox.
So I'm confused. Are you doing understanding? Mr. White, are you doing understanding? That's what that sounds like. It sounds like Charleston White is trying to get people to understand that he has to have a dislike for everybody and then try to come back over and mosey on over to black people?
Nah.
But you said
moseying over. He's just telling the truth. That's just
the
real
F
nigga
word
shit.
towards George Floyd and his daughter. So
yeah, he did. Yeah,
you got to use confusion. You know why?
That's his
Somebody
character.
with that
He
iPhone
told you, nigga, that's his
called
character.
you and said, Charleston, what are you doing? Charleston, what are you doing? What the heck you got going over there, man? Why are you disrespecting Charlie Kirk? Pardon me. Charlie White. Why are you disrespecting Charlie Kirk? Y'all both Charlies. Charlie. I know what's going on. This was Charleston White's little false fake redemption to get in the graces with certain black folk.
Not really.
Because if you pay attention, it's the beginning of the message that he wanted you to pay attention to.
I don't think so, bro.
He gonna tell y'all, hey, bro, listen, man.
I don't think so at all. I think Charleston White is just a person that capitalizes off of, like he stated before, he playing a character, right? He playing a character. So his character was, before he played his character on the internet, he was helping black people. He was doing everything for black people, like youth and shit, getting the death penalty before for juveniles abolished type shit. And he did a lot of other good shit, but he was like, man, you get the attention and the money from being an ignorant nigga on the internet. So I created a character from a character. So what his thing is, he profits off of death and destruction, blood. It don't matter who the fuck blood it is, nigga. He gonna talk shit and capitalize off the destruction, any type of death, because that's what he a part of now. He a part of that core, them people. So he gonna capitalize. He gonna figure out a way to capitalize off that shit in any type of way he can for his people, for his family, for real. Like, ain't got shit to do with nobody else but his family, and the payola to take care of his seed, for real. Cause he was like, man, I tried to help black people so many years. I was broke. I created a motherfucking carrot. I got rich, nigga. Fuck niggas. Fuck everybody, man. He capitalizing off the death and destruction just like rappers been doing. That's why he been talking shit about rappers for so much. He's like, he'll tell you, fuck the rapper, fuck the character that's the rapper, but it's the person. It's Aramis. He said, like, excuse me, I don't mean nothing. I ain't gonna say that, but like when he disrespect Nipsey, he's talking about Aramis. Aramis the person, he disrespect Nipsey as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He disrespect rappers' characters. That's just a character, man. I can't say shit about that. I only got 2 down points.
Personally, play a character, and that character should not be taken serious. Look at what I do for people. You bragged about offing a white guy, right? That's not honorable.
He didn't off the white guy. He talked about. I ain't gonna say he bragged about, but he talked about the incident that landed him in jail in his teenage years when he told his homeboy to kill the white people.
You participated in killing a family man. There's nothing honorable about that. Forget the pigment, forget the color of his skin. He was a family man, a man who had a job. You're a reckless adolescent, right? Believe that you should have got a second chance? Okay, Charlie White. Okay, Charlie White. Charlie White, you don't know what you're trying to do, because you know as well as I know, you got a phone call and you had to do an awful lot of explaining for your brand. So that way, when you go pop up amongst those individuals, you can say, no, see, I disrespected this person. I disrespected that person. And then you still trying to get your panda bear on, because that's what you are. You're a panda bear. Yeah, you are. I don't know if y'all heard that before, but a panda bear is somebody who panders to all of these people and try to seem bigger than they are.
Why can't I make any changes without an admin
Panda
approval?
bear, I've never heard no
Monday.com's
type of shit like that in my life. A panda bear. Never in the history of niggerdom have I ever heard some shit like that. Panda bear. No, not once, not ever.
Charlie White
He
is a
created
panda
some
bear.
bullshit.
How we should look at Charlie Kirk is simple. It's not even that difficult. If you want to be fair, for those who feel a certain way about him, if you're pro Charlie Kirk,
tap in like that bitch.
All right, that's your First Amendment right. If you're anti Charlie Kirk, that's your First Amendment right. But consequences everything. When George Floyd was
on the record, I'm gonna say I never knew, buddy. I did see the motherfucking shot that he took in the neck. That shit is horrible because you could tell it wasn't a skilled shooter or no marksman like that. Because if it was, he would, unless he just ain't fuck with a nigga and he wanted him to suffer, he gave it as a neck shot. You seen goddamn a pint of that boy blood pour out immediately. That shit was horrible. Like I ain't know nothing about his work. You see some of this shit after he died, a lot of the shit that he talk about come out, but fuck that shit. That next shot was that shit is fucked up. Especially if you know somebody that been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like my brother survived the next shot. A bullet went in his neck, out the other side of his neck. He was up straight walking around the next day type shit. He got shot 4 times. Like God bless. Like, cause what the fuck? Like it was not no fucking rifle. God, it was not no rifle he got hit with. Cause God, that boy got hit with like some 50 cal shit. Cause it definitely was a sniper rifle. It wasn't no shit in the crowd.
Getting made fun of, people made calls. People got fired. Now that Charlie Kirk is being made fun of,
like
people are making calls. People are getting fired. It's not that hard to figure out. I don't feel any type of way about it. You want to know why?
Double tap.
Because unfortunately, this is what we get when we get freedom. But not allowing people or not even seeing that people want to feel some type of way. There were millions who supported this man. There were millions against this man. So nobody's going to show sympathy or empathy to any side. You want to know why? Because death is permanent. And that's something that everybody has to come to grips with. But when it comes to Charleston White, he doing his panda bear and y'all didn't even catch it. He doing his panda bear and y'all didn't even catch it. He's going to revert back to that clip, talking about all the people that he hates, all of these individuals that he despised, and all of this crap. Matter of fact, you know what? Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm taking that crap out. So there's a clip where Charleston White says he hates every ethnic group of people, all of them. The B's, W's, the J's, the M's, the whatever. Every ethnic group. I don't even want to say it on.
Fuck ethnic group. That nigga say he hate everything. Oh. Hello? What's up, bro? For sure. You mobile or what? Alright, give me a minute, I'll be on the way. Yeah. I ain't even trying to call time out
on here because I know that YouTube will strike your channel down like they name was God dang Zeus and all of them. The B's, W's, the J's, the M's, the whatever, every ethnic group. I don't even want to say it on here because I know that YouTube will strike your channel down like they name was God dang Zeus and they had another child named Thor to join him in, even though Thor is the god of thunder, not lightning. Just thought I'd put that in there. DC all the way. DC all the way. But you have this dude who's going to play that clip, and that's going to be his quote-unquote salvation because that's all he has. We know, based off of the data, that Charlie White is going down, 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 baby, down. Needs a spark of some BS, boom, pop up. Then he's going down, 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 down. Boom, a little sparkle right here. But it's going down, down, down. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. In about 2 years, the rhetoric will sound the same. The stories that he tell will be a lot more saltier. That's why he can't get anywhere with it. He has to rely on certain connections that he's made, because those connections are the connections that will save him ultimately. But Charlie White, we know you had to get your butt over there and Panda Bear it up, because if you didn't, boy, was down on your heels. I know you got those calls. I know some of the people that you called, and they told me, they said, yeah, hey,
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Charlie White, he's in trouble over here. You better get that fixed. But I wish you success. I know you don't believe that. I know that you believe. I want to see you fail and fall and all that. I'm actually rooting for you to come over to the dark side, ye of little faith. Now, whatever your religious belief is, I done seen you in church. I done seen you cuss people out in church. I done seen you beg a W supremacist to go to church, and he basically was like, hell nah, we don't want your kind over here. Sounding like an old version of the guy who say Old Yeller and Hank Hill. So, hey, it is what it is, Charlie White. But hey, I wish you well, man. I know you're watching this. You're going to respond to it. Have fun with that. But we see what's going on. You got to do your twisted shout, your turnaround. You got to do all that, bro, because you know as well as I do, it's looking bad. And you had to make sure you jumped yourself over to that side and let them know, hey.
That's crazy. They ain't give me another point right there before I foul out, because I'm definitely going to foul out. They ain't going to give me that before I foul out. I'm definitely going to foul out this bit. What y'all think? Probably. There you go. Oh, shit. My fault, real. That was a bad pass. Damn. Oh, well. This shit over anyway. I'm only a C. I'm finna be a C minus. Oh, yeah. Them bitches fighting tonight. I never knew.
All the time because you don't know.
Hardest working crew in show business, can I say that? Tail of the production, 600 strong, putting together all of this for you folks tonight. It's a new arena weight record, too, from the ceiling. 401,000 pounds, 250 rigging motors, north of 500 moving lights, 65 total cameras, and also the first fully produced on-site Spanish broadcast for a live Netflix event. Great to have everybody with us early for the Canelo versus Crawford YouTube prelims, round 2 of a possible 10 here between the heavyweights Ivan Ditchko and Jermaine Franklin Jr. Franklin Jr. connects to the body.
I like the jab that we just spoke about in the previous round that Ditchko's landing, because it not only hurts, it not only starts to take wind from the opponent and starts to fatigue them, but it allows him, Ditchko, to land the shot up top. Start to occupy the opponent down low. Good shot right there from Franklin. And then Ditchko's able to come over the top. It just makes that a little bit easier and a little bit more effective.
And he keeps that left hand extended. So not only is he blinding you with the left, even when he's not throwing the jab, but the jab hand is close to the opponent's face, making up for the shorter reach.
He can defend with it. That's exactly what Franklin's corner told him. When you hear the corner say, stay off the line, and essentially that means don't stand in front. That big, long right hand is looking for your chin. He's trying to line you up, and right now Franklin's not listening to his corner.
And then you see Franklin leaning on the right side, Dre, and staying there sometimes a little bit too long, which is still in the path of that right hand.
That's right.
Level change by Franklin, unable to land to the body. Under 90 seconds here to go in what has been a little bit of a pedestrian round 2.
That hook is not a punch that you see Ditchko throw a lot. I asked him in our fighter meeting, I said, you have a good jab and a good right hand. Have you been working on other areas in your fight game? He said, I can do it all. I'm not seeing that right now, but I do see that left hook coming behind the right hand.
Let him go. That's good. Working there. Break.
They're both guilty of some clinching here. Franklin's grabbing him, but Ditchko is happy, it seems, to bring him inside and tie him up.
I think Franklin wants to tie up to rest, and Ditchko wants to tie up to reset.
Right, to make sure that Franklin can't get off anything on the inside.
I'm comfortable if I can feel you and I know you're not throwing any punches, push you off, referee break, reset.
Told you I was going to foul out.
Decided experience advantage for Franklin Jr., not just in terms of overall pro bouts, but in terms of length of fights. Only one time beyond a round 3 for Ditchko across his 15 fights. Fighters exchange jabs late in the round.
Right. Sit back. Time. Excuse me, boss. So if we miss a shot, we can't just lay on his back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Don't do that.
Start stepping up with the jab and pushing him back.
Yeah, watch
the
a
pace
box
is good.
now.
Just pick it up a little bit more with your jab. Okay? Stay in range. Get loose with your jab. That's all. Get loose with your jab. Okay? Everything else is going to come. He's slowing down already. Okay?
You got to get loose with the jab.
Trey, I really like Yankello in the corner just then because people just see the corner work. But a trainer, most of what he does is in the gym. Then separately, his job is to give instructions in the corner. They've gone over everything in the gym already. Tommy Yankello gave him very clear instructions. I want to see that jab more. Not 10 different things. One thing. Let's see you work that jab, start pushing him back.
And a great trainer also has a great feel for not only his fighter, but where the fight is. And he could sense a little unrest with the crowd. And he told his fighter, I like the pace. In other words, don't worry about that.
All right, as we start round 3, we check in with the coach, Skipper Kelp.
I got Ditchko up 2-0. He's landing the straighter punches. He's really landing the only punches. Franklin needs to pick it up if he wants to get into this fight.
There it is again, what Skipper mentioned in the first round. Left, right. The left blinds him, and the right comes right down the middle, right down the pike, straight.
Franklin took that shot well.
Did.
That's the problem. That's the dark side of not coming in the fight in tip-top shape. You see things you want to do, you can't do it. There's a pace that maybe is ideal, but you can't keep it. So you always want to come into a prize fight in the best possible shape you can, though I know this was a short minute call for Franklin.
Trey, let me ask you something. How would you know coming into a fight out of shape what that's like? You were never out of shape.
I've seen a lot of out-of-shape fighters, so I wanted to stay away from it.
Well, there's no denying the potential for Franklin Jr., but thrice on his own accord, he has left the sport of boxing. He has admitted that sometimes he loses focus. You do wonder if his commitment was all in 24/7, 365, just how good he could be.
Yeah, this is a very, very jealous sport. And the beauty of it is it will reward you if you respect it and honor it in your biggest moments, or it will expose you when you least need it.
Remember when I said Yankello and Virgil Hunter, my favorite trainers, active? You know, and they're great trainers, Robert Garcia and Freddie Roach, of course. That sounds like Virgil to me. That's what it sounds like. I mean, it's a jealous sport. Do you see Ditchko, Dre, carrying out the instructions of the corner? Does he look more active with his jab to you?
Slightly. I think he needs to recognize that he can do more. You don't always have to wait for the corner. You want to follow those basic instructions, but you also got to have the instinct to know I can do more and press forward. And I think Franklin hasn't given the type of resistance that you would think would make Ditchko think twice. Of course, he's a heavyweight, he can punch, but Ditchko has a lot of space and grace to let those hands go and make something happen.
Ditchko struck Olympic bronze in 2012 and 2016 before turning pro. He vowed tonight to not let Franklin Jr. rest mid-round, but hasn't wholly made good on that pre-fight premonition.
Yeah, Tom Yankello in the corner as Dre mentions, he don't push it too much. I like the pace, just step it up a little. And I haven't seen that really. Like, I'd like to see him do. He's not telling him step on the gas. He's saying let's just take it to the next level. I don't think Ditchko did that this round.
He can do it though. There's space for that.
Break. We can't get them rounds away. We got to work. You got to work your speed. I want you to stay to the head because when you go to the body, you falling over.
Okay.
So stay to the head. Start working the head. But you're gonna have to work it with speed. It's time where he's coming in with his jab and he's coming in slow. And if you just catch him, beat him to the punch, you'll stop him right there. That's what we got to do. We got to pick our speed up and we got to start being more aggressive and we got to beat him to the punch. That's all it is.
The pace you had in sparring, you got to go back to that pace.
I got
it's
y'all.
there. Just let your hands go.
Yeah.
You got to let your hands go, bro.
Yeah,
it's just that simple. Let them go.
Yeah, we holding back way too much. We got to work.
Holding back way too much, blood. You got to work.
Nice job, Jesse Addison and Lorenzo Reynolds with the instructions for Franklin Jr. Now, we told you that Ivan Ditchko has only gone past a third round once in his career. That was a 10-rounder against Kevin Espindola back in 2022. So Gas Tank Bears watching here as we get into the latter rounds.
Great instructions from Jesse and Lorenzo. I came up with both those guys. I fought with Lorenzo Reynolds, great young fighter from Saginaw, Michigan. And it's good to see his father, Jesse, in the fighter meeting and see them working together tonight.
And I like, it's not just what the corner says, it's the way they say it. They delivered it calmly, but in a way that impresses upon him, this ain't going to do it. You're going to have to do some more.
But they got the old school principles. You don't see either one over talking the other. Pops gets the first 30 seconds. Jesse gets the last 30.
And also giving him something concrete, right? Remembering a sparring session not all that long ago and trying to put that into action.
Give me a couple instructions. I don't need 5. I just need 2.
It'd be good to see a little more concrete in this fight because Ditchko is a puncher and he has not really landed that concrete right hand really flush yet. When he has reached him, it's usually kind of after the apex of the energy of the punch has been spent. But as Dre mentions, Franklin has taken it well because Franklin's good with distance. He can fight.
Skipper Kelp, what are you seeing?
Franklin has opportunities to get back in this fight because when they're on the inside, Ditchko does not want to punch. If Franklin stuck his butt back and let his hands go, he can score some points.
Well, we'll see how committed Franklin Jr. is over the last half of this fight. Under 90 seconds to go round 4.
I think Ditchko needs to go back to that body work. And the best way, the safest way, which seems to be his way to do it, is with a long jab to the stomach. He's not really in range to be countered. And he continues to break Franklin down, and it will set up the right hand, which I know that's what he wants to land.
Good shot to the body. Harvey Dock being kept busy as our referee. Another separation here.
I think Skipper made another really good point, which is that to me always what separates the good fighters from the next level is can they fight at all 3 distances? And Ditchko does not seem to want it on the inside at all. Even though, by the way, he's built like a tall fighter who might be able to fight on the inside because his arms are a little more compact. But as Dre, you mentioned earlier, he's making sure that Franklin can't do anything on the other inside by tying him up. It might be good for him to know how to fight on the inside so he doesn't just have to tie up.
Yeah, I mean, he's 35. It's a good time to start learning because, you know, you'll find yourself in moments like this. Like, he can get Franklin out of there. Not to say that Franklin is an easy out. We know that. But if you throw the right punch to get the right punch through, the fight can be over.
Ditchko landing just 18% of his punches as we come down the stretch of round 4.
Time! Make sure we keep those punches in front so we don't go behind the head. Yep, we good, we good.
All right. Get this going now, okay? That round's a little close. Get the damn jab in. Boom, boom, boom. All things you're doing in the gym. Boom, boom. You let the right hand go. Got me? Let's go now. Okay? Go. 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 We're in the 5th round. Okay? Let's get it.
Right there, you gotta hit him.
He's right there. Hide it. Sit. Hold it sweet. Okay? Get the jab going. You good? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This round. Get it from me. Yeah, I want your jab. Get the jab going now, right now. Let's go. Let it go. Let the jab go.
Sort of interesting to hear Tom Yankello say to Ditchko, "Are you good?" Just doesn't appear like he's all the way here.
A couple rounds ago, Yankello's like, I like everything I'm seeing. Let's step it up a little. Ditchko really didn't listen to him. And Yankello there stepped up the urgency. Come on now.
Yeah.
That round was closer. Let's get down to business. Let's see the jab.
Franklin, one of just 4 fighters who did not get knocked down against Anthony Joshua. Some pretty good company with Usyk, Joseph Parker, and Daniel Dubois. Ditchko just hasn't landed anything of huge consequence as yet.
And, even at his advanced age, Andre mentioned, mid-30s.
Right.
This could be a good learning experience. I mean, you're in with a guy who's not just a sitting duck for your right hand. He knows how to handle himself. So what do you do in these quieter rounds where you just can't land your Sunday punch? You got to be doing other things to break the guy down and get those shots home.
Good right hand there a moment ago by Ditchko.
Ditchko's landing that shot, the right hand. And then he's almost looking at Franklin like, you're still standing.
Right.
That's part of the discouragement you see now. He's thinking, but I don't know how much Ditchko actually has in the bag to grab a hold of. He's thinking. You see him processing, but I can only grab what I have, which is really a good jab to the head, one to the body, and an overhand right to the head. But not a huge arsenal.
But Yankello is telling him, so now let's pick it up with the jab and let's see the right hand behind it. But he's been really not active enough for the jab, so the right hand is not there the same way it would otherwise be.
I think Ditchko's thinking it's not working, but to your point, he should follow those instructions because it would work.
Hands are free. Hands are free.
Unofficially, Franklin has landed more punches, 36-30. These numbers unofficially. He's also landing at a 32% clip to just 18% for Ivan Ditchko. Crowds had a lot to cheer about tonight, but a little bit listless here in the middle of this heavyweight offer.
Not happy.
And let me tell you something. When you see the way this card is constructed with $100,000 bonuses for knockouts, for fight of the night, that kind of stuff, this is a new kind of boxing world that is perhaps being ushered in. That's the attempt being made, where simply showing up and walking away with the W is not going to be rewarded the same way it has been in the past. The crowd is letting them know we want more than this,
right?
And we'll see if the fighters respond.
And I don't have to tell you guys, things can happen pretty expeditiously in the heavyweight division.
Well, that's the whole thing. In that, what they will remember if someone lands a great shot is the finish.
Final seconds of round 5.
Time.
Hey man, it's all about, do you want this fight now? If you want this fight, you got to go in there, you got to let your hands go, and you got to work. You're not gonna get this opportunity no more. Okay, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for you. You got to cash in on this, Jermaine. Do you want this fight? Yeah. Okay, well you got to go in there, you got to work, man. Let's go, let's work. Okay, it's time to work. We got to get in there. We got to work, man. We can't be bullshitting no more. It's time to let your hands go and work. Okay? I need you to work. I need you to get them hands. Let them hands go. Go to the head. Stop falling in. Okay? And when he come in, what you catch him with something. We got to work, big dog.
Before you go down, let the 1-2 go.
You got the potential to do this. You got the experience to outbox this guy. He don't even want to box no more. You got to go in there and outbox his ass.
Man, I need Jesse Addison for my strength and conditioning workouts. Skipper Kelp, what are you seeing here through 5 rounds?
I got a clean sweep for Ditchko, 5 rounds to none. But he's not winning any fans. He's got to get in there and throw some punches on the inside and let his hands go a little bit. He's got a dead man in front of him right now.
Man, the corner work in both corners is outstanding. Old school, professional corner work. Their passion is not for the cameras. It's unselfconscious. It is for their fighter. But the corner can't want it more than the fighters. They can't fight for them.
Coach Jesse is asking Franklin all the right answers. But the truth is those questions are answered long before he gets to fight night. If I have to ask you that tonight, I'm probably not going to get the answer that I want.
All right, let us check in with our esteemed reporter, Jim Gray, for the first time. Jim, what do you have?
Well, as you saw the trainer telling Jermaine in between rounds, we had our meeting with Jermaine a couple of days ago in the production meeting, and he said he just checks out sometime in fight. He can't get his concentration back, and clearly his trainer's telling him, right now, this is your opportunity of a lifetime. Do you want to do this? So this is an ongoing habit, it seems, because he's told us he's done this before. He needs to get it back and come back real quick.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. That's a hugely important interjection. He stopped short of saying he has an attitude problem, but he does lose focus.
But guys, yes, he said, I don't have an attitude problem. And then he described
I have
how
an
he
attitude problem.
basically has an attitude.
I mean, but the issue is, guys, it takes two. And Yankello is just as animated at this point. Before he was laid back, the fight's going our way, because that's what we think of the first round or two. Now let's see phase two, which never came. Both corners are animated and urgent, but the fighters are not.
Working it.
And it's tough because Franklin can fight. He's got a good offensive arsenal. He's proven he's durable throughout the years. He's still durable tonight. He's gotten hit with probably 3 right hands that would knock a decent amount of heavyweights out. But if you don't love it, if you don't dedicate to it, the sport I'm talking about, you get these kind of performances.
And guys, from Ditchko's point of view, of these two, he was the one, it seems to me, coming into the fight with the potential for people to say, in this heavyweight division, Usyk is champ. What's going to happen with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker and, of course, Tama, right? Moses Tama is the new young phenom. Could he have the kind of performance tonight that has people start thinking, he's in that category, if not on accomplishment, at least he's on our minds.
Radar.
This is not that.
Right. No, and that is fair criticism. As we come down the stretch of round 6, punch percentage continues to be below 20% for the Kazakh Ivan Ditchko.
Oh.
Round 7 next.
I'll turn my driving pump.
The reason,
Don't worry, I got you.
the reason he laying on you because you falling over. If you ain't down there, he won't never lay on you. You know, so you bringing that on yourself right there.
Do is correct.
Hey, you gotta pop that punch and get up. Don't lay over. If you lay over, you giving the man the opportunity to lay on you. You gotta start pop. The dude is slow, man. It's all over. It's all over. He's not doing nothing no more. All you got to do is start throwing punches, and you will stop this guy because he's not doing nothing no more. He's tired in there. He don't want to be in there no more. Now you got to go in there. You got to make it uncomfortable for him. We need these rounds right here. 1, 2, 3. You got 3 rounds. We need these rounds. Okay, let's go.
Your hands, you can hurt him. Just snap them once.
Can't do much better as a chief corner with those 60 seconds between rounds.
I mean, it ain't good when the corner is the most interesting part of the fight, but I will say this. It's just a pleasure to listen to these guys work in the corner. And Ditchko, as tall as he is, Andre, looking a little fatigued.
He's looking a lot of fatigue.
I mean, it seems to me if Franklin's not scared to bring those shots to the body, he has a real shot here.
I think he understands that because he could see that Ditchko was tired at the last part of the last round, and those are the exact instructions that Coach Jesse just gave him. Even though Franklin hasn't performed well, he's got enough time to land a shot and try to make something happen.
And that's the thing about the heavyweights, guys. You can have a fight that doesn't live up to expectations for 5, 6, 7 rounds, but the finish can erase the memory of all that.
Franklin just landed a good right hand on the side of the head of Ditchko.
Yeah, one of his better shots of the night, and clearly the visuals suggest that Ditchko is the more compromised party in terms of fatigue. 2 minutes to go, round 7. Ooh!
Big right hand. You know what? That may have been the best punch of the fight.
That's the second right hand that Franklin has landed this round. And I don't think there's anything Ditchko can or will do about it because he is fatigued. He's tired.
Yep.
Well, and that's the thing. If Franklin would concentrate on the body now, but it takes guts because your hands are lowered against the guy who's bringing that straight right hand down. But if he has the guts to do it and stay with the body, that right hand over the top tray may have even more effect.
Ditchko trying to reestablish that jab. Quick hands on the inside from Franklin. Nothing appeared to land, though. Scorecards could be all over the place. Perhaps one of these heavyweights will take the judges out of it. Big right hand again for Franklin.
Franklin has a moment. It's a moment right now for Franklin. He better take advantage of it.
Franklin is winning this round, but more than that, he looks like he's endangering Ditchko. It's the first time in the fight where it looks like Ditchko could be entering a real trouble phase in the fight.
Nice establishing jab there by Ditchko, but nothing behind it.
Franklin needs to step in with the jab,
don't grab him,
blind Ditchko, and hit him to the body and then to the head, just like you mentioned, Max. Going to get Ditchko occupied to protect himself from the body shot. And the big right hand that Franklin has landed twice can land. And if it lands in the right place, he can put Ditchko down and possibly out.
So you're saying put the jab behind it so when you go to the body, you're not as in much
Flick the
danger
jab
of
toward the head as
so you
if
blind them.
you don't even have to land it. It's a blinder. Throw the right hand around or straight to the body and come up with something up top right after that.
Pretty good connection on the inside by Ditchko.
Nothing on
Unlike early in the fight, there's no snap on the punch. It's an
Nothing
arm
on
punch. Well, guys, I'll tell you what, the fight, as ugly and slow as it's been, is turning kind of dramatic.
We still ain't putting it out there.
It's the most alive we've seen Franklin this whole fight. Step to the side, Ditchko standing straight up, and he landed a nice shot on the chin of Ditchko. Didn't get a big reaction, but he definitely felt it. And it's a product not of him not being skillful enough to get out of the way.
Threatened the harm threat. Dog. Y'all don't realize why I threatened him? I found out they were planning on me. Oh my God. Y'all thought I was gonna be quiet. Let me say that.
$15 billion is a lot of money. That's how much Lendio has helped small businesses get through our loan marketplace.
Oh! 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 Hold on, them niggas in the bleed. They in the. Oh! 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 Somebody go up now. Somebody get your ass up. Oh! Oh!
For real.
What's up? Any heavyweight, bro.
All right, big. What's up, though, boy? Y'all ready? Knock out all this, huh? Ready.
Oh.
Oh.
You better hit me though. Okay. I hear you.
I like that shit. Talk that shit then. That's real. Let him feel some.
Time. Private event.
Okay, then. Let him go. What you doing? Wait, what you doing? Let it go. Okay, you trying to counter. He ain't gonna let you counter like that. He ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for that.
Yeah, come on. 15 more seconds. Come on. Time. Ready? Come on. Doing what they want. Doing what they want. No.
Get back in there.
Yeah, get back in. Hey, surround them. Squabble.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
No elbow.
Hey, Lee, the nigga at least he got out there though, man. You ain't going like no hoe. That's good though, man.
Yeah, I can't breathe.
Hey man, when they put them
He's like, let him finish out.
as soon as they put them gloves on, they coming out like
He said he gonna let him finish.
We play around. Hold up.
Nah, school. Come on.
Protect yourself at all times. Yeah.
Oh. Tom, you said let the finish out the last set. No, 2 rounds. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Damn. You good, bro? Come on. Let's get it. Ten seconds, look. Oh, Tom. Ready? Get it.
Oh.
Come on, hype it. Nasty.
Them motherfuckers shooting that bitch.
Oh. Nah, yo, no. He came out the shoes. He's gonna get active now. No. Watch out, school. Watch out, school. Man, nah, they don't want to do the ring. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Time. DJ Nix. DJ. This a friendly phase. Hey.
Back. Oh, shit.
Let's go, I mean. Chief. Oh, egg, ho. Oh. Oh.
You're breathing now. Slow down on your breathing. Relax. Relax.
Oh. Time. All right, good. This week we gonna say y'all, man. It's either gonna be 2 weeks or next week. Now, so long. What's up, guys? But they like this. Hold on. One. Ready. Come on. Oh.
Got 2 studs in there.
Oh,
knock the bitch mouthpiece out. Hold on.
No.
She might well keep that bitch off. She gonna get that bitch bust
Keep them cute. It's your fight. It's not her fight. It's your fight. Slow down.
Oh. Shit over with, man.
Oh.
Stop the fight.
Oh. Hold up. Oh. Time. Squabble. Don't worry about it. Yo, fight them. Yo.
Ow. Oh, man, y'all supposed to. They don't got it. They ain't got it. I'm telling you, man, like that.
Oh, I feel somebody finna get dazed.
Uppercut.
Ooh.
It started right there to uppercut.
Oh, man, nah. We got swing back. Tie on,
man. She ain't ready for that shit, man.
She tired. He want it, man. He want it. He want to go to this, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? But at least you got out there, bro. It's respect thing. You respect.
Why you just fight me? I'm just minute. I don't want to fight. I can't.
G-time. Ready.
Oh, there better be some punching.
Oh.
That dead ass on that big ass girl.
You got her.
It's like, what? Oh, hey, you want a ooey? Yo, I'm going. It's it, put it in. Damn. Ready. Come on. Ready? Come
I
on.
know they dead that wrong for that
Come
shit.
on, fuck all that. Y'all squabbling. She called her like though. Remember, Lucky called her.
They know they
Lucky
dead
called
that
yellow
wrong
shirt
for
out
that
though.
shit. Y'all don't you ain't gonna let it keep going.
Oh. He said the word what?
Why so serious? The fuck I need to laugh.
You good? You
Yeah,
good?
nah.
She been through the struggle, boy. Look at her eyes.
I'm tired. Can we quit?
Yeah. No, it's like 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Manager shoulder shit. What are you talking
Shit,
about?
so that way. Oh, somebody getting out here. Uh-oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Y'all got 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. That one pushed she accidentally. Yeah. 10 seconds.
Catch them if they come to the room.
Tom.
I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.